It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce you to a student who has made a tremendous mark on the W&J community and someone you are sure to get to know, Natalie Gill. In addition to serving as president of your Student Government Association, Natalie is a senior on the pre-law track, majoring in English with minors in communication arts and professional writing. Natalie has also led several clubs and organizations and is a 3-time Magellan Scholar.
All right. Thank you, Dean Eva. Hello, everyone. That was pretty good. Students, faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, uncles who weren't invited but showed up anyway, my parents who surprised me and drove up from Maryland. I'm not sure where they are. They're back there. I had no idea they were coming. Thank you all for coming to this exciting first page in the novel of the class of 2019's college experience. I tried to avoid an English major reference there, but I just couldn't do it. On behalf of the student body of Washington and Jefferson College, I would like to welcome the class of 2019 to what is about to be one of the most exhilarating and memorable times of your life, college. When asked to deliver this speech, I decided to write it like every other paper I've written in college, the day before it was due, on only a few hours of sleep. To all my professors in the audience, that was a joke. When I had some trouble choosing what to write about, I asked my parents to recall my matriculation 3 years ago. They reminded me that after seeing a former student government president on stage with his guitar, I told them that I would be there in 3 years, and here I am, so I guess I did something right. One of you in this very crowd will be standing where I am your senior year as the face of the student body, and let me tell you, it's a pretty good gig. I also told my parents that I would complete a Magellan project, even though I had never been on a plane by myself or outside of the US or Canada until after my freshman year. I am proud to announce that I have completed not one, but 3 Magellan projects and 1 intersession abroad, traveling to Italy, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, England, France, the Netherlands, and just recently had an internship on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. with my senator. Each year, the student government president comes up here to speak to the incoming freshman class about the W&J experience. I was in your shoes not too long ago, and I know how stressful, overwhelming, and invigorating these next few days will be for you. I know you're nervous, excited, and ready to party. My freshman year was a blast, and also the last time the Ravens won the Super Bowl, which didn't go over too well for me here. Go Ravens. I had to get that in there. My freshman year, I was also notorious for staying up with friends until 3 a.m. and going to practice at 6. I also took Dr. DeSaro's 8 a.m. Processes of American Government and realized that I needed to find a balance between my social life and academics to reach my full potential here. I have also had my fair share of setbacks throughout my college career and have learned more from those instances than I have during my biggest moments of success at W&J. You were all going through this transition together. You were all presidents. Be on each other's teams. It is the small decisions you make every day at W&J that will shape your experience here and supply you with some of your most cherished memories. Do everything you can to make these next 4 years as adventurous, fortifying, and life-changing as possible. If you remember anything I say today, remember this: you can't do it alone. Be open to collaboration in college and throughout the rest of your life. College is a conversation full of intellectual energy. Listen with respect and listen to understand. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you and keep them close. They will change your life. At W&J, you will soon experience how wonderful it feels to be part of something greater than yourself. Whether that is on a sports team, in a fraternity, sorority, in a club, or in a group of best friends. My favorite thing about W&J is the people who have made it my home. I wish the same kinds of lifelong relationships that I have developed here for each one of you. Plus, it's much more fun to fail and succeed with other people so you have someone else to blame when things go wrong. It is also important to acknowledge that none of you have gotten to this moment in your lives alone. You've looked to your family, friends, teachers, coaches, God, Buddha, Beyonce, whomever, to guide you to where you are today with love and support. Make them proud. Be someone you can be proud of too. Be someone with great character. But also know that it takes more than a degree from WNJ to build that character. Gaining knowledge in the classroom and having access to outstanding education throughout this academic journey is powerful and will help develop each of you into promising professionals in your respective fields. But if all we acquire is a wealth of knowledge about organic chemistry or colonial America, we have missed something substantial. Intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character is the goal of your education here. Character has a lot to do with sacrifice, laying your own personal interests down for something greater. I urge you all to do that during your time here. There's more to college than being the smartest in the classroom. Instead, strive to be the most diligent, the most giving, and the most compassionate. Strive to be the best version of yourself even during finals week when you forget to shower and change your clothes. Call your parents too. Just make sure no one is blasting music or saying anything obscene in the background while doing so. And be nicer to them. They're also going through a big transition without having you at home all the time. All they want you to do is succeed and take an embarrassing picture with them in your new dorm so they can put it on Facebook and brag about you. Do that for them. Get some sleep too, but not so much that you miss out on all the fun. Do laundry before you run out of clean underwear. You don't want to be that guy. And remember why you're here. Become the lifelong learners that W&J students are known to be. Now is the best time in your life to see the world. Seize that opportunity. Don't be stagnant. Get a dream and keep going. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, and Steve Jobs was a college dropout and was removed from the company he founded. Can you imagine if we had no Apple or Space Jam? What will be your Apple or Space Jam? What will you create that will make the world a better place? How will you use W&J to shape your future? To this, you're allowed to say, I don't know, or I'll get back to you. Remember this throughout college. It will come in handy when your mom calls and asks how you did on your first exam, or when security asks what you were thinking when you took the mattress out of your room and used it as a surfboard down the stairs in Alex Hall. True story. Or when you get to be a senior like me and everyone's favorite question to ask you is, what are you doing after you graduate? I don't know. I'll get back to you. We all want to do the impossible, and we're in luck because W&J is equipped with the resources and faculty to help us do that. If you want to change the world, you're at W&J. You can do that. If you want to go to Antarctica, you're at W&J. We have the Magellan Project. You can do that. Seriously, though, no one has ever been to Antarctica on a Magellan, so one of you could be the first. Take your risks now. As you get older, you become less fearless and literally less flexible. Just the other day, our student government advisor, Devin Carrington, don't know where he is in the audience right now, he sprained his wrist. He's back there. He sprained his wrist doing a push-up. How does that even happen? Expand your understanding of the world, deepen your education, and launch your professional career here. Climb to the top of Old Main and don't get caught by security. Have pride in your school. Connect with your professors, alumni mentors, and land big-time internships and research opportunities. Finally, make as many new friends as possible, especially with security, trust me. I know that all of you have spent this past summer creeping on each other's Facebook pages, so now it's time to meet face to face. I can't wait for you all to discover that a piece of you will forever reside in Washington. So without further ado, welcome home, class of 2019.